Hello, welcome to this Eyes of Harmony podcast. We do this weekly, or mostly weekly, and on this podcast we talk about old, new, and upcoming Doctor Who. Obviously at the minute there's not much going on, but we will have jump points down below if there's anything specific you want to jump to that we talk about.
Well, we have very much to jump to.
There's going to be so much to jump to this week. We've got so much to talk about. It's so exciting. You're going to be so glad that you came to this podcast this week. But hey ho, moving on. Doctor Who Time Fracture is like this live event thing which they're holding. I'm pretty sure. I think it's in London, and they're doing it from the 17th of February, 2021.
The theatre thing.
Yeah, to the 11th of April, which is my birthday, on the final day. But like looking at the tickets, like 57 quid for an adult is like.
I mean, that's normal for theatre.
I don't know. It's like the issue is though with this is like it's right after COVID where people have been losing a lot of money. And it's like, are people going to really have the extra payments?
Even after COVID.
I mean, yeah, to be honest, I think they're hoping it's after at least the main.
I think the current WHO things are saying it's maybe less than 2 years.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah. But yeah, so it seems that they've been in cooperation with the director, Tom Waller, who's worked on like 28 Days Later, Blade Runner, Casino Royale, and writer of like Stardust, The Drop-Off, and Dark Tourism. So it's pretty stellar cast. We've got James Cross, lots of talented people working on it, production designer Rebecca Bauer. But yeah, so it seems pretty interesting. But yeah, so the whole synopsis is 1940. It's the height of a blitz. A weapon of unknown origin destroys a small corner of Mayfair and opens a rift in time and space. For decades, UNIT have fought to protect the people of Earth from the dangers it poses, but finally they've kind of been beaten as it fractures, multiplies out of control. So basically, you become the hero and you help try and save all time and space. And the poster I really like. I think that's really cool. Like the little fan with their Tom Baker scarf. And like the kind of TARDIS, kind of different times of the TARDIS. But my one thing is they've been releasing these YouTube videos. Have you seen them at all?
I saw the thumbnail. I didn't actually watch the videos.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty like, so the first one, it was like just a load of expo dump. And it would have been a really nice 30-second thing, but it was like 2 minutes of pure expo dumping. I like they were releasing some throughout the week, but the first one I was like, geez, he was trying to do his best job, the actor. You know, I'll give him credit, but it was just all expo. It's like there's a crack, and it's like, and it's this, and we've been reading it, and there's Arctron energy, and we did this and that, and this and that, and it was going on and on and on. I was like, Jesus, I don't know. It just like, because it was like one angle as well for the whole thing. It was just, I don't know. I really don't like things from one angle. It gets very boring to look at. And yeah, but they did one with Kate Stewart. She actually did an appearance, and she was really cool in it. She was very good. And it was a lot better and shorter and sweeter. It was more like, it was more mysterious. It was like, a list was drawn up for if this ever happens, who we need to save the universe, and your name is on the list. So you need to step up. And it was actually a lot cool. It was very cool actually. And that one was better basically of the two. I'm not sure if there was more, but that one was really good. And yeah, it's already gone on sale actually. It went on sale on Thursday. I don't know if I want to do it. It's like the whole thing with the COVID thing. It's like, it's still like, do I want to risk that? I want to go back to living a normal life, but it's like, when do you go back? Like, especially to like an event like this where you're probably going to be teamed up with other people as well. It wouldn't be just like, oh, we're a group of two, so you're just going to go for it as a group of two. And I don't know. It looks good though. Like the whole the trailer, they did some better trailer, like some shorter ones, and like they had a really nice bit with a Dalek coming out of the Thames, which was nice callback to Invasion of Earth, which was pretty awesome. It seems like I think the Time Lords are villains, Cybermen, Daleks.
I thought this was connected to Time Lord Victorious.
I think it is. Yeah, that's the thing. I think. Oh yeah, here it is. Time fracture will allow guests to meet a character from Time Lord Victorious. Christopher Eccleston surprise appearance. Wouldn't that be such a fucking mind blow? I don't think he'd do that for a month and a bit though.
No. Well, he's not part of Time Lord Victorious, really.
No, he's doing his own thing. Which is, I mean, like Big Finish aren't even really connected to BBC, which is probably why he's doing it. To be perfectly honest, like it's
yes,
it's like the licensed characters.
Wasn't he doing stuff for BBC though?
He has done stuff. He did like the Borrower's Christmas thing. He was really good in that, by the way. They've never really put it on TV since though, which is a shame because I thought he was a very good version. What a presence, what a man. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. It's so hard because they're doing all this crazy big story. And it's just to keep up with it. Like, is there the point where, too much, too many cooks kind of thing, as in like too much is in the broth that it just ruins it?
Well, you'd hope they have some kind of overarching plan for this.
Like, I'd get if they'd done, like they did one comic, one audio, and like one event, like 3 things. That would be very kind of doable. You could buy the comic, get the audio, and then go to the event. Like that would be achievable. But the thing is, it's like, okay, so when this event closes, you'll never be able to experience like the end of Time Lord Victorious ever. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I imagine they wouldn't make it so vital.
I guess it's like an epilogue then, like a extra little thing.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah.
I mean, some of this even of course, like the audio books and the books and whatnot, they're easy enough to follow on. But like some of the projects like VR and such, it's like how many people are going to be able to follow that?
I guess you just have to watch other people experience it on YouTube. That's going to have to be the way, isn't it? Yeah. Great. I'm going to watch other people have fun because they can afford it. Yay. But it's nice that they're doing something so big and grand, but it's also, it's just, I think it's too much is going on. That it just kind of...
In a very short space of time, yeah.
Yeah, and at like, not a great time either, People don't really have all that extra cash because it's not just the event then. It's like you got to get all the audios, you got to get the comics and the books. It's books as well. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Yeah.
Even though books sounded sick. Yeah, so much going on. But yeah, that's it. I wonder how it will go. Hopefully someone will film it or something. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people think. But maybe we could go. I mean, the last day is on my birthday, the 11th of April. But you kind of have to book it so early that it's like, do I really want to make that commitment now?
Yeah. Particular risk of it potentially even being cancelled.
Exactly. It's like, do I get my money back if this is cancelled?
Well, I mean, imagine we'd have to check the terms of service, but I imagine they would have to add something like that, given the current situation. You need some sort of security on this, surely. Yeah,
I was lucky. I bought like tickets for like Wicked. And I luckily got my money back from that, which was very good of them for because they could have easily have just been like, nah.
Yeah, especially given how hard the theaters are being hit right now.
Exactly. Which isn't it ridiculous? Like aeroplanes are still getting to go where people are literally having to sit side by side, but in a theater where you could literally easily social distance, like they do like football stadiums at the minute, where they have all this X's on the seats. Like you could easily do shows still.
Aren't airplanes doing like some sort of like seat gap thing?
No.
Not at all.
No, I've seen planes where it's been completely filled and people are just wearing masks.
People are next to each other. That's only going to do so much.
I know. And the thing is, in a plane, the air is all cycled. Like it's like even if you have spacing, like at least in a theater, it could go out. There's vents to take it outside. Like aeroplanes, it's pretty much circled. That's why if one person's on a plane who's sick, most likely a good percentage would become sick because the air vents spray the air like, crazy. But, people decide that a holiday is, they need it, like it's essential, whatever. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, theaters, like you could easily just, 2 seats apart. I wonder how they'll do this event, because they've had time to like plan around it.
Yeah.
They've probably planned it since lockdown started, to be honest. 6 months ago we were in lockdown, so they've probably planned this all while in lockdown. So
I mean, there might be like something about it on like their website or like extended.
All I read was that they were like, this place is a COVID safe zone. I was like, that's an easy statement to say. Yeah, I was like, okay. I guess it means that they're taking their precautions. It was just a very funny wording of it, like, we said it, so it's true. There's no COVID here. There's just none. Doesn't exist. Can't physically enter this building. Crazy. Time Lord magic. But yeah, I watched The Rescue this week. That was something. That cute little 2-parter, which literally, what I find so hilarious about it is that both of its cliffhangers are literally cliffhangers. Like the first one, Ian is getting pushed off like this like cliff ledge thing by loads of like knives, which are going to poke him towards this weird like merman looking thing. It looks like the merman from like a really bad version of the merman, which is in like Cabin in the Woods. I don't think you've seen that film, but it literally looks like that. The way it moves and everything just looks like the merman from that. And yeah, the first one, like Ian's getting pushed off a cliff, and then at the end of the story, obviously they fall off a cliff, which goes into the Romans with the TARDIS on the edge of the edge of a cliff because it materializes there. But yeah, cute little 2-parter. I could see that story actually being made like in Modern Who. Like if you bumped up the levels, like the whole story actually stands out. The whole mystery. Like there's this creepy guy and everything. Like I could literally see it felt actually very much like a story we'd get in the Jodie Whittaker era. It just, I don't know. To me, like thinking about it, just like its whole kind of thing, just its vibe. If I had to give it a modern remake, like using like Russell T, like Stephen Moffat or Chibnall, I think it would actually fit. The Rescue would fit most in this newest kind of series because it's more about the relations and the people.
I suppose, yeah.
It's like,
I guess I see what you mean.
When you watch it again, I wonder if it's just me, but to me, I'm like, this would really work with like, the current TARDIS team. I don't know why. It feels like, if they lost a companion, it was just, maybe if Yaz left or something and it was just, Ryan and Bradley Walsh's character. You could literally do the whole story, remake it again. It would just work quite well. And it was like a cute little story and pretty solid. Nothing outstanding about it though. I mean, it was fine. The mystery is good about who this alien creature is and so on, which I guess we'll talk about more in an in-depth review when we've both watched it, which we're planning on bringing the in-depth reviews back. We've had a big, long, basically year break. We'll hopefully be back this...
Well, kind of break.
Yeah.
We did record some stuff, but I don't think anyone will ever get to see those.
Yeah, we're doing slightly, not a rebrand, but just kind of, we want to...
The reboot.
The reboot, yeah. That's what we're doing. It's like, I don't know, we feel like we just want everything to kind of match in quality across the board. So we're planning on, hopefully this New Year's special will be slightly... New Year's special. He's even got me saying it now, Chibnall. Christmas doesn't exist. There's no Christmas specials anymore. No but if you've been following us, we've been doing the Christmas specials every Christmas because that makes sense because we're smart. And yeah, so you can probably guess what's coming up, and we're probably going to do kind of slightly new. Still us kind of just discussing it, but hopefully hopefully if things pan out, it'll be kind of to the quality that we're hopefully this decent quality that we're at now. I mean, that's kind of high of us, you know.
Yeah,
but it's better. We got better microphones. We are the best. We're the best channel ever. We're best podcasters. You don't listen to anyone else. We're clearly the best. So, you know, yeah, we're just trying to get to, you know, it's for our own enjoyment really anyway. But we just kind of want consistency. We've kind of both got good mics now. I finally understand how to use my mixing recording board, and you know. Yeah, it's getting there. So hopefully...
And there might be something before that even, but like, we'll see how things pan out, I guess. Because we're not really... Because, of course, we always did the batches, and we'd already decided to kind of drop that format and just kind of release them when they were done because it was taking so long.
Yeah, we kind of held them back to try and release a load at once, which would appease the algorithm, but we still did it every week anyway, which doesn't appease the algorithm. Really, if we were going to do it, we should have released them one a day. But...
Well, yeah. I mean, weekly helped in a way, but the thing about it was that so often it'd be like I would just get everything done so late, and then like we'd usually start releasing them when I only gotten like 4 or 5 done, and then I had like, well, I mean, when we had like 10, like,
yeah,
I would be like editing them sometimes even like the day before, like the entire thing, just because I just wasn't getting them done until like it was almost too late.
We need to work on the timetabling of editing and being like, okay, this is an edit day. We're gonna edit. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna do it.
It didn't happen then.
we're gonna do it though, and hopefully we'll see. We're basically, because we're trying some new things, and we want to check they work. We kind of want to do the Christmas special first. So if we hit some roadblocks, then we'll definitely have that one out on time. But if everything works really smoothly and that one gets done, then we might have a full-on review, kind of podcast review, sooner, hopefully, which would be cool.
Maybe.
And they're just going to be more when we have the time, when we feel like reviewing, and we're still going to be random, you know, whatever we feel like reviewing at that time, we're going to watch that one and review it. Maybe even revisit some of the ones eventually that we've done in the past, because that's the thing. My opinions have definitely probably changed on a couple that we've done. I mean, our first series, how long ago was that? Like 4 years ago now, maybe? Like when we did like Mind Robber, 10th Planet, Black Orchids.
Well, Rose,
yeah. So many we did.
Keeper Traken,
yeah. Oh, Unicorn and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did quite a lot. And if you want to go back and watch those, you're welcome to. Audio quality is maybe not the best. It's okay.
No.
But
it depends. Like Rose is pretty terrible, but then I buy a mic like not long after that. I might have had it by Keeper Traken, and I don't remember.
I think you did. I mean, I was using a really awful mic. I literally had to like, what was it? I used like an elastic band to like hold it onto my like camera tripod to record.
I do remember that.
That was great. Nostalgia, man. But yeah, if you want to go back, I think we say some decent things. We definitely got more confident over time. And now that we've done these weekly podcasts, we've got very used to just kind of talking away.
Though, yeah, if you want to watch if you want to watch Rose, do watch Rose HD, because like it's just better. yeah, the editing, and we went through some experimental kind of phases, and I mean that's all this channel is. Like I think beyond doing an odd Photoshop here and there, like when I did Rose, I'd barely done anything. I had no idea of the tools or really what to do with them. So a lot of it was just kind of learning on the fly, and not all of it. A lot of it didn't hold up. Plus, we were really quiet. The sound mixing wasn't there at all. So, I mean, that's why I did Rose HD to begin with, just because I could fix the sound mixing a little bit. It's still kind of bad, but like a little bit better. And then just like go crazy with the actual like photoshopping.
Yeah.
And that was fun to do.
Yeah, it's good. But I'm finishing up my job soon, so I'm gonna have a bit more time to work on projects, especially before Christmas, because I'm heading into final year of uni on my course. But then kind of January to April, I will have my graduate project, which will probably take a bit of time. But even then, when we get kind of into the kind of the groove of doing everything, it should be fine. So hopefully, you know, when DVDs come out, I can do the unboxings like I used to, because those always got solid views. I mean, my Power of the Daleks one has got 1,800 views, and that one still goes up. I don't know why people keep watching it, but hey, please do keep watching.
Hey, I opened the wrapper.
It's literally that, but people love it. People love it. My, you know,
I would never get it, but
Series 2 Steelbook got it, and yeah.
So I remember when we did the Series 1 Steelbook, and we were initially going to do it like you would record it, and then I would record opening it as well, and then we'd kind of have them both in the same video. And I just started trying to record it. I'm just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I think I'll stick to
opened the wrapper. Oh, look, take it out of the cardboard. Hey,
the reason I do it, I do it with the new Doctor Who ones. So for Macroterror, the reason I specifically did it, and it's in the thumbnail as well, was just to show that it had the flip cover. That's the only reason I did it, and that's why in the thumbnail, and it's got 1,700 views. I'd like to point that out. That's pretty good for our channel.
Hey, there's 2 sides on this paper.
Exactly. That's it. That's what the people want, Conrad. They want to see me unbox shit. So, you know what?
Apparently
I'm going to keep unboxing stuff.
But I will never get it. I guess it might get it.
Yeah, hopefully, I think we might also open... I haven't discussed this with you yet, but I was thinking we could open a joint Big Finish account, and then we could review some Big Finish now and then. Because that audiobooks shouldn't take too long some are just an hour long. So it's, you know, it's like doing an episode.
I mean, I own a lot already. So
yeah, I was thinking if we did it online, then we can both access it no matter where we are. Because that's the thing about the discs. It's like, then we have to make sure that we're there to swap. Which
there's not a lot of crossover between the ones which we currently have. I mean, we both have light at the end.
Yeah. I think maybe we should both get out of time. We should both get out of time, maybe.
I was already getting out of time.
I think I'll pre-order it. I just got payday, so yeah.
What was the other one? We had one. I gave you.
There's the Time War with the War Doctor.
That would be the first volume of that.
Yeah,
I have. Yeah,
cool. But yeah, we might get around to doing some Big Finish. It ultimately depends. Obviously, in this podcast format, it's a whole lot easier. I know some people go and edit all the bumps out. I do sometimes if there's anything majorly wrong, but pretty much I leave everything.
I did once try to record like a review of audio just on my own, which was was
that the BBC, the David Tennant one?
Yes.
The sound.
Yes, I just thought a blank
on the boat.
But yeah,
Titanic
it was excellent, and like I wanted to review it, but I just couldn't keep it going on my own at the time.
I think
definitely
mainly
better now, not.
Yeah, I think mainly, you know, what makes us stand out is you know, both of us, and it's our conversation. So really, I think we'll keep it to like individual. If I'm unboxing something, sure, I'll do that quickly and happily. I got my camera. And maybe I might review the Lego set, the little TARDIS one, because that one was pretty good. I mean, it's completely past when it's, you know, when it came out, but I don't care. It's for me. But right, okay. I'm pissed off though. I'm pissed off, Conrad. Do you want to know why I'm pissed off? I am a pissed off. For some reason, I went really Italian there. I'm a pissed off. Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm a pissed off. So, you know, I have my, my daily calendar. Hey, yeah. Okay. And it's got the little quote in the top corner. What do you think the 8th Doctor's quote is?
I don't know.
Okay. So it's Doctor No More, which he doesn't say, comrade. It's the War Doctor who says it after the regeneration. He says, I don't think there'll be any use for a doctor anymore. And then he says, physician, heal thyself. The 8th Doctor never said doctor no more. And it pisses me off. How can you misquote him like that? You've done McGann dirty, BBC. Again, you've done him dirty. You keep doing him dirty. Don't like it.
It was a 10-minute special. Like, how would you not just watch that and see?
Yeah, like just get quotes from there. Like seriously, it's like the voice even sounds different. I feel maybe they got confused because it's like the tiny little reflection of young John Hurt, and they're like, "Oh, that kind of looks like Paul McGann." He's still got long hair. I don't know. Oh god. Oh yeah, I took it off and I was like, no. Maybe I'm wrong. No. Maybe I'm just completely remembering it wrong. But I'm goddamn sure that Doctor No More is the first thing that he says, because Paul McGann's like, I don't think there's like need for a doctor anymore.
Yeah.
And then he's like, physician, he's like, get out. Molly, Perky, all the names of the companions. Charlie, something else. I can't remember them all. Forgive me. And it's like, and Kaz, I'm sorry I couldn't save you or something. And then it's like, yeah, physician, heal thyself. That's it. It's not, no Doctor No More. That's John Hurt's lines. Yeah, bastards. So there we go. That pissed me off this morning. But apart from that, it's been a pretty okay time. But yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps it up. Yeah, so we got plans coming up. So hopefully if you kind of like our little talks here, feel free to, subscribe and hit that bell notification. I think it's the main one.
Buy our merch.
Buy our non-existent merch,
Sign up to our OnlyFans. What?
I mean, Patreon, which we don't have. Maybe we should set up a Patreon. No one's going to chip to it, but maybe if we get 5p.
Yeah, what would be the point?
Because don't you have to give extra content for Patreon? Isn't it something like that? There's
some sort of rewards. I mean, doesn't...
You get a high five if you ever see us.
You should give them additional rewards and incentives for doing so.
Man, how can people? I would not have the time unless you literally focus your whole being on YouTube. It's such a difficult game now, isn't it? Well,
that's what a Patreon in a lot of cases is.
Yeah, some people decide to. For. Yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, I prefer it as the little side hobby. But yeah, feel free to hit that bell, follow us. We do these weekly ones, which, you can kind of jump in, jump out of whenever you want, really. If a topic interests you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, our reviews kind of relatively keep quite well. Hopefully this new batch especially will be pretty much, the quality that I definitely want to be reaching now with them. So yeah, stick around, subscribe for those hopefully, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. We'll talk probably the same length of the actual episode about the episode, probably even longer than the actual episode, because that's what we do.
That's usually the case.
You're getting two opinions in the price of one video, so that's like 2 reviews right there. So you're working at, you're winning. I gotta say, you're absolutely winning if you subscribe to us. So yeah. That's it. If I had to sell the channel, that's probably the best I've ever sold it. 2 for the price of 1. Oh yeah. But there we go. That's all I got to say. Anything else, comrade? You got anything to share? Nice. No. Cool. Okay. There we go. I knew that was going to be a no. I knew it was going to be a no. So I just wanted to interrupt you anyway. But there we go. Thank you very much for listening to, was this short? We thought it was going to be 10 minutes. 30 minutes. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah. One of our short ones, but there's nothing going on. Yeah. Short for us. Nothing going on. Wait until there's real news, like one picture about the new series, and then we'll talk 2 hours about it. It's great. So yeah. Thank you very much for listening.
Oh my goodness, the TARDIS in it.
The TARDIS is returning in series 13. No way! That's insane.
In series 12.
What a brave move, Chibnall. That is some brave shit. You've pulled some stunts, but fucking hell, man.
Nah, I think he's destroyed it. Hands ruined.
Yeah. Oh, you made the TARDIS more blue. No, the TARDIS only works when it's like grey blue. To be fair, I do kind of prefer the Christopher Eccleston colour scheme, but hey ho, But that's not like Chibnall's. That's like also Moffat. You know, I preferred it more that battered kind of battle kind of time TARDIS. But yeah, hey ho, we've ended it. We've ended this podcast. Can't go back. We can't start talking about stuff, Conrad. Don't get me started because then it looks embarrassing that I said like it's over and then we've talked for enough for 10 minutes because we always do that. So no, I'm ending it now. That is it. We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.